Oh, my good friends. Oh, my goodness. Oh, are we having fun? Well, it'd be a lot more fun if it wasn't, cold. It's always cold. I know you're saying to yourself, that's right. You might as well be at a Rich concert. Poor Greg's ears bleeding, and you know who I feel the worst for, Annika Nils. She's only a few feet away from the worst singer ever. Oh, Ken. Kenny couldn't carry my jockstrap. He sucks. I know Greg Sir saying, "Oh, voice of an angel." Rod Sawyer's like, Russ, Getty. Yeah, he smells something rotten. Oh, okay. So, hats off to Buffalo. Okay, I didn't know this until they covered the anthem when the one girl's mic went out on her, and I was in tears. Uh, oh, we do it here too. Both sides. Doesn't matter who it is. And doesn't matter who's running the place. The Orange Creep. Oh, he's tanking this place bad. But Buffalo, yeah. I didn't know they've been doing this since the 70s. And Detroit too. That's the only two that do that. Both anthems, even when the Canadian team's not playing. They rock. Okay, I'm not gonna say the other ones are bad. They just don't do it. Okay, I'm taking a break from this garbage movie. I know you're saying to yourself, that's right. Must be a Rush concert. Oh, this one's tanking. It's called The Dreadful Place. Oh, it's supposed to be horror, and I'm like an hour into it, and I'm like, okay, it's like a drama thriller. That's what it is. It's not a horror. That's what you're. I've seen enough movies. Yeah, no, nowhere near that. Okay, so Windsor. So I'm just seeing in the pop-up news. Oh, I gotta fix my camera. I'm just seeing in the pop-up news. They're getting 3 fake $20 bills a week in this one convenience store. They're getting them, a whole bunch of people are getting them. Maybe the other ones don't want to like announce it because they're gonna say, "How come you guys aren't?" Well, I got pictures of phony bills, and I'm looking for them, and then the one girl I give banknotes to over at No Frills, she's about I don't know 21, 22. She was telling me she found one, and it said ba 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 ba. That's what it said on it. She's looking through all the 20s. Well, probably the hundreds too, and 50s. But oh, okay. The bridge, the Windsor Bridge. Okay, it's still not open, and well, they had a group all from running this province. A couple of weeks ago, he made a trip. Across. He's going to talk to them, and I'm like, this is the same goopball who actually the Orange Creep got in the first time. Within like 2 or 3 weeks, he's making a trip over to Washington. I'm like, dude, they barely know there's a province over here, let alone a country. Oh, they know there's a country now because the Orange Creep's trying to take it over. Well, they barely know there's a province over here, and he's gonna go over there and go, yeah, I'm from Ontario. Where? Yeah, I'm Doug Ford, the premier of Ontario. Where? I know what peeps on this side of the border are like, no, yeah, sorry. They barely know there's a blinders. That's, yeah, a lot of them blinders. Um, and as soon as I saw him, he was going over, I'm like, there's a wasted trip right there. Time killer, yeah. I know you're saying to yourself. What was it? Yeah, that's right. It must have been at a Reds concert. Poor Greg Soares, man. Well, they don't get a break with a golfer. The only cure, more BA superhero. Getty couldn't carry Brian Adams' jockstrap. Getty sucks. And okay, and then another one I saw on pop-up news. Peeps in this country, don't trust the Orange Creep with any kind of trade deal going on. Can't be trusted. Well, 90% the stuff that comes out of his yap. I don't even like listening to him anymore. I gave up that, like, I don't know, almost within like a couple months of him being in the second term. I gave up listening. I don't like it. Listen, no, he's garbage, white trash, Orange Creep, yeah. Okay, the referendum, Alberta. Well, they had their 300 signatures, 300,000, and so then somebody says, well, they're going to have like an actual vote on this, just much like they did with Quebec. I'll get into Quebec too. You would think between these two provinces, you don't like this country, leave. Case solved. Oh, you went to golfer to do the thinking for you. Oh, you're in trouble. I know. You're going to say to yourself, yeah, that's right. Might as well be a race concert. Oh, poor Getty the Butcher into okay. Oh, Jays fans, the Jays can't afford it. Well, my guy, Brian Adams, can't afford Mike Reno, can't afford Bare Naked Ladies, can't afford Michael Bublé, can't afford our guy, Kim Mitchell, Shania. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so they, the one guy, he says there's like 5 million in the province, Alberta. So they get to 300,000, and they're like, well, they're going to be outnumbered anyway. And okay, so the 300,000, okay, polling stations where they had to get signatures. It was, I don't know if what Calgary had. They were all over Edmonton. And I'm like, okay, even if you get another 200,000. 500,000. Okay, there's 4.5. All you need is 501. Oh, and talk about a close vote. The Quebec. Okay, here's where it gets juicy. Peeps in this country will remember the referendum in Quebec. Okay, it was in Kitchener. When the country had the vote, and then not long after that, I went to Port Huron. Actually, Farmington Hills. Oh, that was a nightmare. That sad sack of it, because of all the stuff that's going on, and you talk to that. Oh, he's gullible. This. I mentioned it to my friend Jeanette, and she goes, I can't believe somebody's opposite of you. Right over there. Almost throw a stone and hit his foot. Actually, a shit of boulders, huge boulder should be landing on him, not just a house. Him. Oh, he's bad. He's bad. And uh, um, so I was working in Port Huron, and then they had the referendum in Quebec. So I'm sitting there. This is the afternoon. So I went from day to afternoon, and Penny, if she's seeing this, she'll remember. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. Yeah, see you now. Yeah, I was in the afternoon, so I get the headphones up and listening to the the referendum going on, and I'm like, I could be easily listening to the breakup of my country right now, and it came to 51%, 1% difference. Well, I guess you got to do one. Is it two or 1.5? I don't know what it is, but it's 51 to 49. You're like, oh, close it has to get. Well, see, that 49, how about you just leave? Yeah. Well, that'd be sweet. Then we can get a whole bunch of other people that will kind of, they'll kind of like appreciate the country. That 49, nope, they don't. And that 300,000 in Alberta, they don't appreciate it either. They're like, well, we want our independence. Be careful what you wish for, because Daniel Smith, the Wicked Witch of the West, she's look who her buddy is. And you're like, oh, the Orange Creep. And I'm like, you see the stuff going on over there? Well, that's what's going to be going on there. And and I've mentioned this before. The people in Alberta, they're like, well, my taxes will be. No, they won't. You're dreaming. You're really dreaming. Yeah, maybe you've been working with those guys from the Hall of Fame and Colors. You remember them? The ones that put Rush in there? They suck. And yeah, so your taxes, well, you got to pay for the cops. You got to pay for the border. Or you're like, well, we have you're giving it to the U.S. for half the market. How are you supposed to make any money from that? You're not making anything. Well, they'll whatever they need, they're going to get it from the same ones who they're going to get it from you. They be in for a big shot, but people are like, no, it's not going to go that way anyway. Oh, okay, CNI, the sewing shop. That's my first sewing job. So that, yeah, I could see from the sewing class, they couldn't afford to keep doing that. Training 10 people, 10 men, because leather is harder in the hands. Only 1 out of 10. And I came out of that class. I'm the only one. It's only because I did tires. If I didn't do tires, well, can't say I would be coming out of there for sure. That gave me an upper hand. The other 9 didn't make it. 2 weeks. They paid 2 weeks. And you only get 1 person. The women, 3 out of 5. One of the girls, Kadeem. So I didn't know she had headphones, so she wasn't listening to the referendum like I was. I ran into her at another sewing shop over here. They made kids' clothes. I'm not sure they're even there anymore. It's the old press light building that's right down the road from the bridge. And speaking of the bridge, okay, I was when I was working at C9. Okay, Cliff, that worked. He was a good guy. He's fun. One day I said to him, I was talking about going over the bridge, and he goes, what bridge is that? And I'm like, oh. That's the difference between both sides of the border. Well, see, on that side, well, they have 10th Street, and then there's like 3 or 4 of them. Then the Blue Water Bridge. So he's like, what bridge is that? Over here, there's only one. Okay. Where was it? Okay. The goopball. Gretchen. Okay, the one that talks through the side of his mouth, and he did that for real. People are like, oh my God, he's picking on Gretchen again. Oh, you didn't mind walking off with your $300 million or your money, and then $300 million to take you to court. Oh, that's etched in the golfer's brain like you wouldn't believe. The only time I voted was the guy who sent my job to China. Coming from his hometown, Calgary, my favorite city, with Baby Nair. Oh, Baby Nair. Oh, my favorite kid on this planet. She's gonna be 16. Oh my God. And so she's going to her mom's putting her in driving school. Makes the insurance cheaper. See, I don't even remember if they even had one when I was 16. I didn't even have a license until I think 18 or 19, somewhere in there. It wasn't 16, that's for sure. Even if they did, that would have helped. It's Baby Nair. Oh my goodness. And when me and her do, we do stuff all the time. And I don't sit around doing nothing. Not with this kid. We're doing stuff. She's like, oh my goodness, my uncle's the best. But the sad part, she doesn't get to vote. She's not old enough. Once they drop the age limit from 18, so they're going to have the referendum before she's 18. No worries, Baby Nair. Your province isn't going anywhere. And that wicked witch of the West, hopefully they just give her the boot. As soon as the referendum's done and they're defeated, they're going to say, well, this one wasn't working hard enough. Get rid of her. Yep. Oh, the golfer would be dancing in the streets. Oh, you know what? Oh, and she knows that's the orange creep over there. She's rubbing shoulders with him. Oh my God. I don't think she has kids. And peeps are like, well, it wouldn't matter anyway. She wouldn't care. Just like, well, Wayne Gretzky. Oh, he's not welcome in this country. Like, at all. He has relatives here. He doesn't come back here. Good thing you can stay there. Because you and your Orange Creep buddy, yeah, you can just go hang out and, talk about, Orange Creep stuff. And, oh, my shoulder. My shoulder's hurting from a shingle shot. Oh. Kelly at the shop was saying, oh, I know somebody got that and they're hurting for like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, oh, that long? Oh, it's bad. I can barely lift my arm. Then I have to get another one between next 2 and 6 months. Okay, I'm almost at 20 minutes here. Hope you guys had fun. The golfer did. Going to be interesting come midterms. George keeps well, they're not going to put him in prison. I mentioned it to I think Tracy at the shop, and I said no, it's not. No, it'll be like a year at home, in house, where he can do a reality show. People like that 1/5 of the population. They'd be like, we're going to tune in to Jesus. I know you're saying you must. I know. Getty's saying, "Hey, I don't want to be mentioned in the same breath as the Orange Creep over there. He sucks." But you know what? It sucks that just bad as Tom Sawyer. Oh my God! Oh, Craig Sawyer's. He's got like 90 days until he goes. Oh my God! Here's what he's going to be doing. Every song, he's going to put the phone up. Boyer, look. Every tune, he's going to send it to me. Oh my God. I was going to say, he must be there. No, he's going to be there. Oh, that's terrible. That's rock bottom. You're like, isn't this the worst band ever? Ding, 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 ding. The worst thing ever, Getty, ding, 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 ding. With the worst tune ever, Tom Sawyer, ding, 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 ding. Okay. Oh, this is a long one. I hope you guys aren't too bored from it. Interesting times, peeps. Okay, I gotta get back to this garbage movie. It sucks. Just like a Rush concert. Okay, you guys rock.